Hey guys, welcome back. I wanted to make this video on Father's Day, but it was 3 days ago, by the way. I'm really late on this. But anyways, these are some questions that I wish I'd asked my dad when I had the chance to. Now, a lot of you might not know this, but my dad passed away when I was 11 years old. Right now I'm 19, so it has been 8 years since he passed away. These are some questions I regret not asking him when I had the chance to. Number one, what was your childhood like? Now, this question I really wanted to ask my dad when I had the chance to. Unfortunately, I couldn't because I was too young to be asking these deep questions to my dad at such a young age. So I'm someone who really believes that whatever happens during your childhood can really shape your personality, attitude, outlook, and perspective on life as you grow up. I believe the childhood is one of the most important periods, and how you're raised and how you're brought up can really influence your decisions later on in life. So I just want to ask my dad, what was his childhood like? What was his interest, his passion? What was his ambition? How was he raised by his parents? Where did he study? What he liked in school? What he did not like about school? I have 100 questions that I would ask him about his childhood, but I can't cover them all in this video. But yeah, that was something I really want to ask him. And this next question is a continuation of the previous one, but I want to know what made my dad and the person I knew him as. The way I knew my dad was that he was a very relaxed, laid back, chill dude who loved to make people laugh, and he was pretty funny. And he used to have such an infectious laughter that when he started laughing, everybody in the room would also start laughing. And I kind of have taken after that. I love making people laugh. I love entertaining people. This is why I started doing YouTube in the first place. But I also know that nobody's going to be the same person from the day they were born to the day they die. So I want to know what incidents and what events that happened in his life made him the person he was, that I knew him as, that version of him. So I want to know what made him laid back and chill and relaxed. What made him have that kind of attitude and outlook towards life? I want to know what made him, entertaining, and why he had such a funny laughter and all that. So, number three, this is kind of a weird question, but why did you decide to marry mom? For a lot of people, their parents' relationships and marriage becomes their model of how all relations should work and what they should be or shouldn't be. I just want to know, with my case, why did he decide to marry my mom? What made him fall in love with my mom and have me? Because it's such a unique question. Humans are complex, and they have complex reasons to fall in love and decide to get married and have children. So I want to know what his reasons were for having me and deciding to marry my mom and basically start a family. Number four, this is a super weird question, but did you want a son or a daughter? It's just one of those things where it doesn't affect you as much because they're still gonna care for you and provide for you regardless of if you're a son or a daughter. But from the parents' side, it's gonna affect their life status a lot and how they raise their children, depending on if they're a girl or a boy. Obviously, if I had been a girl, they would have raised me differently and have taught me different things. I just want to know from my dad's perspective whether he wanted a son or a daughter, and how different he would have raised a daughter compared to how he raised me as a son. So, number five, what did you want me to become? Now, this is kind of an interesting question because my dad has never explicitly told me that he wanted me to become something or study something. He let me live life on my own terms, which I'm super grateful for, and I'm super happy about. But I just want to know from my dad's perspective, what dreams did he have for me? What kind of person he wanted me to become, or what kind of career I should be pursuing? Because with Indian parents, they really have big dreams for their children. So my dad is not an exception, or at least I think he's not an exception. So I just want to know what plans he had for me and what he wished I had done in my life. Number six. Now this is a super important and interesting question that connects with me on such a deep level because I just want to know for the sake of it. But here's a question. If you were here, would you be happy with where I am and what I'm doing? Personally, I'm someone who has never really cared about what other people think or say about me. I've never cared for external validation. That sounds cliche as fuck, but it's just how I was born. I've always been my own person. I've always had my own dreams and my own ideas, and I've always thought letting other people decide for you is a stupid way to live life. Now, I have a select group of people that I really care about and whose opinions and impressions really matter to me. That includes my mom, my girlfriend, and my close circle. These people, I really do care about their validation, and I really do care about what they think of me because they're important to me and I prioritize them in my life. And in that list is my dad. So I just want to know if he would be happy and proud of where I am right now. Right now, I'm just sitting down, doing YouTube videos and doing forex trading and just pretty much flunking college. And with my dad, he was always a very proud one. He used to brag about me to all his friends and relatives and his extended family, and it's always a weird thing because He thought I was some sort of child prodigy, which makes no sense. But when I was a child, I used to read a lot of books. Books were really my thing. I used to read so many books. I started reading like big novels when I was like 6 years old, and apparently my dad was really proud of it. He went and bragged about it to a lot of our relatives, of the family, his friends, and recently, my mom was saying how emotional and proud my dad was about the simple fact that I was just reading books. So right now, I'm here. I'm posting the stuff that I really like, I'm passionate about, and if I just want to know at this point of time with the stuff that I'm doing, would he be proud of what I'm doing? Would he be proud of my editing, the way I talk, the way I make videos, the way I trade forex, and the way I take my education and all that? I just want to know. It's very personal and intimate connection that I feel I can't just explain on camera. It's a very personal and unanswered question that I have that resonates with me on such a massive level, and hopefully one day I get answers to it. Yeah, but thank you so much for watching this video. It really means a lot to me. Not a lot of you might be interested in watching, what my relationship with my dad was like, but here we are. Anyways, I'll catch you guys really soon. Thank you for watching and peace.